Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing really well. So what are we doing today, Dan?
Going camping.
We are!
For the first time on the
Well,
channel.
for me. And first time ever for me.
Paris has never done it. We've not got our mics on. I just realised.
We haven't.
Doesn't matter. We've just got all our gear together. We had an idea where we were going camping.
We have all the gear but no idea at the minute.
We had an idea where we were going camping. We rang the site up and spoke to them. What I haven't done is check reviews on the place. Now, this place where we're going to go is a place I used to stay when I was younger with my dad and my granddad. We'd go camping.
This was many years ago.
In my teens. I'm 35 now. And we see it all the time because it's near our caravan. Having read some reviews on it, it's getting panned.
Not for the nice people.
We're not going to go into some of the things that are said, but it was enough to just kind of turn us off. So we spent the last 45 minutes to an hour ringing around different places. The time we're recording this, it's bank holiday weekend, isn't it? So it's a struggle.
We're on the go for one night.
The weather's not really on our side. The sun's out, but it's very windy outside. But by all accounts, most places are full up.
But we found somewhere. Dan was ringing and everyone was saying no to him. I rang one place and
she found somewhere. Yeah. The woman sounded lovely on the phone. That's a few issues we've had. One or two places. Mainly the place that we were initially going to go to. A little bit forward on the phone.
But she sounded lovely and she was like, how many is it for? How long are you wanting to stay? And she was really nice and she told us exactly where it is.
Stay tuned for the price at the end.
And I'm not going to butcher the name until we get there and ask her what it was called because it was like...
Somewhere new, somewhere I've never been, you've never been. The whole experience today is going to be new. We're going to test out all our equipment. Hope it works. The site that we've got is electric hookup. It's £15 cheaper than where we were going to stay.
She said it's a tenner per person and a tenner for electric hookup.
And it's probably
so £30.
It's the same distance as where we were going to stay.
And it's cash, so
we should be good. We need to get packed. It's now 12:20.
And get on the road.
We need to get packed.
Get to Asda.
Go to Asda. Get fuel. Work out what food we need. We don't have a cool box, so we have to be very strategic in what we take because what we
cool box we're going to be getting in the next few days. Thank you, Jay and Robin, for donating us that.
So yeah, we're getting a cool box next week.
Well, this week,
off
isn't
a friend of ours, or this week off a couple of friends of ours. They've got a spare one that they don't want, so they've kindly said we can have it.
Pick it up when they go
it's a plug-in one, so that'll be ideal. So we're going to be limited to what we can cook for breakfast tomorrow. We could do eggs. Bacon and sausage, sadly, we're not going to be able to do because we can't
we'll
really
decide
keep it
breakfast when we're going. But
we'll show you the car.
We've got all this gear to go, as well as some other bits upstairs, i.e. bedding, pillows. But
I've got a feeling this is going to be stressful, just because it's our first time and we don't know what
no,
we need,
we'll be fine.
What we don't need.
Don't put that stress already on us. We'll be
blowing a bloody gale out there. We've got to try and set this sodding tent up.
It'll be fine.
We've got a mallet anyway. We can bash each other's heads in and get ourselves out of the misery if it all goes west.
Yeah.
Well, let's pack up. Go Asda. I imagine you'll take the camera into Asda and just film, but not.
Maybe.
Don't film us in Asda.
Depends how busy it is because it's a busy day and we need to just crack on. But we could do a haul.
I'm going to get the car packed.
But Dan's going to start getting the car packed, so we'll catch up here when he's done. So Dan's got the car all nice and packed. So we've got the boot looking pretty full and the back of the car as well. It is a windy one though, guys, so fingers crossed we can get this tent put up and stay up all night.
So we didn't get very far. We packed the car up, set off, got down the road and Paddy said, oh Dan, we forgot the camp table. So we're back home. She's just running to get it. It's so windy here. I'm actually dreading putting this tent up and securing it down. Could be an interesting night, so stay tuned for the rest of the vlog. So it would appear we also need a bigger car because we need a bit of a struggle. A better foldable table.
Yeah.
Are you done?
That'll be fine.
Jeez. Right, okay. So we're off anyway. We're going to Asda. Paddy said we're not filming in Asda, we just need to get in and get what we need. But we will show you what we get. She will film us pulling into Asda, film us getting fuel and all that stuff. The usual stuff that people put in travel. I'm not filming inside though, because it'll be mental. Right, let's go. Try again.
Let's go.
Sure we've got everything?
I don't know. We'll see.
Find out when we get there.
Turning into Asda.
My old workplace.
And mine. And Dan was saying, he was like, oh Paris, what if we get there and the stove doesn't work? We need to plan for that as well. And I'm like, oh my God.
Just how my mind works, and a lot of people's mind wouldn't. Imagine if we took food, right, solely to cook, and then the stove just didn't work that we've not tested.
It'll be fine.
Then what? Because where we're staying isn't like there's a local supermarket.
We're here at Asda, and as usual, people just walk In the middle of the road.
Yeah, footpaths everywhere.
And he's
people walk
literally
down the
just
middle.
not even realising. Well, we're going into Asda and we'll let you know our haul when we're out. So Dan's just filling the car up. We've finally got out of Asda. It took us absolute age. I was like, oh no, we need cutlery, we need plates, we need this, we need that. Oh, it ended up being like a 70 odd quid shop just for the camping essentials. But to be fair, we've got stuff that now we can utilise and use going forward. God, it's hot in this car. Whew. But yeah, we're finally going to be on the road. Dan's just, as you can see, there he is. I'll zoom in on him there and he'll be like, oh, why have we done that? But we've got our monsters. We've got a pack of 4. One for now, one for tomorrow. For, obviously, depending on... Jeez, that's how windy it is. It's blowing the bloody car. But yeah, we're going to get on the road and we'll do a little bit of a B-roll for you. But we finally...
We're ever setting the tent up and that gusts then.
I know, I just said the car's shaking and
hear
everything. But yeah, we're gonna get on the way and we'll catch up probably when we're there, because I feel like we need to just get there now, don't you?
We spent far too long in Asda.
I just said that. I said
and
we
the
spent far
downside to
too
going
long.
there is you bump into people that you work
Yeah,
with.
because we used to work there. Obviously, a lot of people were stopping and saying, "Oh, what are you doing today? How come you're off?" And it's like, "Oh, well, it's half term and Dan's got 12 days off." So
Says we'll be there at 2:25
that's not too bad.
So
We did tell
hopefully,
her
all
half
being
past,
well,
so
everything will be set up by 3:30, and then we can sit down and
chill.
We've got some indicating.
Couple of beers.
Yeah, I've
That's
got
what we
some
Couple
beers.
of beers, some snacks, something for tea, but we'll show you it all when it's all set up and we'll do a little like food haul sort of thing. But we're going to crack a monster now and head on the way to Wales.
So we've just parked up here on the side of this road. Said to Paris, if there's a lay-by, I need to show you this view. I don't know how well that's going to show up on camera, but that is incredible. All the wind turbines. We're out in the hills somewhere. I think Towing and stuff just over that way, and then over there is like Llandudno. But we're just like 3 minutes away from our destination. But I just had to pull over and show you. Gorgeous. The sun's out, which is nice. How nice is that view, Paris?
Gorgeous. It's a really nice.
We're just telling her that we're not far away, are we?
No, we've got about 5 more minutes. I'm excited.
Oh, actually, 4 minutes we've got. There we go. Can't really see it, but
I'm excited. So we just pulled over at a petrol station and it looks like one of them ones that are in a horror film. Dan was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to go in here. But I was like, just go check, because we forgot to get water. And I don't know if this place, it probably will have water, but excuse me, I've just had a big chug of my monster. But yeah, we decided we need at least something, some bit of water, so we can obviously hydrate. And yeah, he's gone to go check. It's called Waterloo Service Station. It looks a bit sketch, but he's gone to go and get us some water. There's other cars here, so hopefully it's not too bad. Fingers crossed. We'll see how much they cost when he comes out. So Dan just said,
not like the usual people you see in these, like,
I was like, oh, how much? He went, 4 quid. I went, and then he went each. I went, what? He went, no,
2
4
bottles
quid.
of Volvic. Anyone who knows me
1.5
knows
litres.
I need water all the time.
Was it nice inside or?
No, not really. But I said to Paris when we pulled up,
I've just told them
it looked a bit like one of them, you know, like Wrong Turn or something, where they pull up at a gas station.
Like the, oh my gosh, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this thing?
So we've got a couple
anyway,
more minutes.
The guy said, he looked at my jacket and he went, does that mean you can go to space? And I went,
No.
I've been, mate. I said, I've just got back, and he was laughing his head off.
We're not far though, we've got a couple more minutes and we're there.
Nice here, I mean, we're out in the hills, aren't we? 2
It's
minutes
gorgeous.
we've got.
If there wasn't that wind,
you know what? It's not that windy
Oh, touch wood.
at the minute.
Touch
Doesn't
wood.
seem it, so
So we'll
2
catch us
minutes.
up when we're there. So we just pulled in.
Big
We've been
shout out
told
to
Julie.
the lady who owns the campsite.
Julie and
It's
Jeff.
only a small site, but she's so lovely, so polite.
She said just pull up round here.
Fine. Can't go there next to that caravan, but everyone's going to be going to the toilet, so we're going to go around this corner.
Yeah, she said if you want to find a table, because there's a table underneath one of these trees just there. She said you can take whatever you want. If you want a table, just take it.
So
maybe just pull back.
Oh no, there's no guy here. We might just go here.
Yeah, just pull here. We've got our own little plot.
I don't know.
Just to chill. But she said, there's the mains.
Yeah, I don't know where to put the tent.
Go behind.
We'll figure it out.
Just reverse it. We'll find out. But yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous place. And the lady was lovely. Honestly, she was so nice. And it's Peniarth Farm, I think it was called.
I mean, look at this. We're in a field on our own.
We are. She did say it does get quite quiet around this time, but we're going to pitch up and catch up and go into more detail on pricing and everything else.
As well. There is a pub nearby that's 0.9 mile. No reason why we couldn't go and explore and have a pint, even though we brought some beer.
But there's a lot of fields.
It's a lovely day. It's not as windy as I expected, and we're kind of cordoned off here, so it's going to be perfect. Looking forward to it. Just want to get this flaming tent up now.
Let's go then.
Stay tuned for the price, by the way. It's considering it's bank holiday weekend.
It's really good. I'm sure we've already said it.
We haven't said it.
I think I have.
Well, if you have, then you have. If you've not, stay tuned.
We'll tell you again.
Let's get poles in.
So we've managed to pin it down, which we didn't realise we should have done. We should have done that on our last video, but it's pinned down, ready to go.
We've not put them all the way in
yet. We've not put it all, no. We need to do the poles going over. But it's just...
So when we packed it all the way the other day, after we first set it up, we watched videos and realised it would be so much better, which the instructions didn't tell us, to get it all stretched out.
Because it never told us to do that
down.
first.
No, we were trying to put the poles in, it was all lifted up in the air. So hopefully this way is going to be much better.
Let's hope.
We'll see. We're not
going to time lapse this because of the wind and stuff, and we don't want to put the tripod up and the camera blow over, because we don't want another accident like we did in Blackpool.
If you want to see it getting put up, go and watch our other video prior to this.
And sorry if there's a lot of wind noise, we've not put the mics on once again.
Oh, right, so Paris is laughing in the tent. I've got to say it went up better this time than it did when we put it up at home. Remember at home we didn't do the cabling, the strings to pull it all taut. So we've done that here. If you've never done anything like that and made the knots and all that stuff, it's not easy to do. We put it up in wind. I've had to reposition the car. I'm going to turn you around and show you in a second. I've had to reposition the car to try and block off some of the wind. We've had to go where we've gone because of the electrical unit at the back. If you look around this field, by the way, we're the only people in the field. There's electrical points all the way around. Actually, there's none over there, so you must only come to this side. But I'll give you a look. We're set up. It's looking great. Happy with it. Again, it went up easier than it did at home. Getting these set has been difficult, and any of you campers out there will probably look at this and go, that's an absolute state. But when we go home, we're going to do some research and really work out how these guidelines, that's the word, how they work properly. Rookie move, we came a little bit too far back, but so we struggled for space here. This looks a little bit baggy. What we've done is we've put these in, and we've not brought a tool to get them out, and now we can't get them out. So it's a little bit slack at the back, which needs sorting. Is it perfect? No. I was putting it up and I said to Paris, I was thinking to myself, I don't know how people do this for fun. At one point there was a big gust. Bear in mind we hadn't strapped it down, and one of the poles went like right in on itself, and honestly we just looked at each other and we thought it had snapped. But obviously they're made, it's a good brand, Berghaus. You know that, you know, these things are made to withstand some wind. So like I said, reposition the car to there. We're just getting everything set up. It's currently 10 to 4. We've got a good few hours of daylight left. If you look behind us, we've got a lovely view of the hills. Fortunately, it's not raining, so that's good. It's not meant to for the rest of the evening, I don't think. We're going to carry on getting everything set up. Paris is putting the bedrooms in. We need to get the electricity hooked up and get everything tested, get the airbed blown up. The airbed going up depends on the electricity working, which it will do. We're on a plot with the electricity. We've just got to hope that the new cables that we've bought and stuff are all good. But But yeah, I'll give you a tour around once we're all set. Right, so it's maybe been an hour,
Yeah.
but this time it's fully done. We've got the electricity up, which is working, as everywhere. Proud of us, like.
Windy, so it's been quite
But
hard.
we've done it in the wind.
Yeah.
We've just rearranged some pegs. The yellow ones that we said we couldn't get out, we've got out, so that's good. Here's another look at it. I've got to rearrange some of these ties, but you know what? Like I said, I'm going to do the research on it and do it nearer the time. Let's take it in for a look. Bed's not up yet. We've got a bucket there, some beers in, and we'll show you the food and that shortly. Gonna head in. Oh, tripping over the bucket. And that's it. The electric works. We tested it with a heater. The inside of tents, if you go camping, always blow like that. Maybe we could have pulled it a bit more taut, I don't know. Bedroom. This camera shows a lot more light than there is, but it's actually very dark in there. Actually, it does show a lot. It shows a lot more light. It's pitch black. But yeah, we've got little pockets here for trainers or I don't know, whatever. We're going to get the camp table set up. I'll show you around the back of the caravan and show you the hookup.
Caravan?
Sorry, the tent. Now as it's up, I'm happy. The electricity works, I'm happy. It's just trying to set something like this up with just 2 people in this wind is stressful. Managed to get these pegs pulled up with a bit of muscle and technique. Pull the back nice and taut, as you can see. It looks ideal. And it's important to get them at the angle that they're meant to be at, you see, like that. I mean, ideally that could probably
go a bit more.
That might need to come over here, but do you know what?
It's up.
It's down, it's done. We've got the electricity hooked up here through. That port did work, by the way, that one, but Paris needed to flick a switch inside the electricity thing, and then it actually goes in through a zipper just there. We've got our gas, we've got the laptop. There is a local pub just down the way. Remember, we need to show you around the camp as well. We've got food to show you and stuff. We're just excited because it's up and it's looking good. Zip that up, Paris, please, just so we can show them, everyone the... So that's it zipped up. It looks lovely. I think we've set it up nice and square. It's ideal. I've tried to get these as level as you can. I have OCD with that kind of thing. That one's not ideal, but it can stay as is. I'll show you where the electricity comes in now. Downloaded some movies. Yeah, the wind is... See, I'm not sure about this, what we've done there, why, you know what I mean, how that's coming up, but maybe we need to put some weight on it and stuff anyway. But, and then there's the little port where the electricity comes through, and that's our breaker. Red light's on. I've got space for 2 more plugs. So next up, bed. We've got the bed, which to me doesn't look like a double, but it's obviously got to fill up, so we'll see. I mean, it's pretty cool that it inflates itself.
It's hot in here though.
It is warm, right? We'll come back to you when it's up. When we got this, we did measure it online to the room. It's big, but I wish we'd have gone for the king now because it would have filled out the room more.
Yeah,
but I don't see how that's gonna. It doesn't look that big on camera, but it's actually. It is much bigger than it's showing. It is a double.
It does say as well, guys, on your first inflation you've got to leave it 2 to 3 hours for it to stretch out, and then you've got to top it back up with some air. So we're just going to leave it for a bit.
Yeah.
To top it up, and then. Well, at least we've got room because we thought we weren't going to have any room.
Yeah, and you can get you've got the end here. We can put it to the back there, so it's fine. That's going to be ideal for the both of it. If you stand on the back right there, Paris, you move over to where you'll be sleeping, and picture her there, and then I'll be there. So it'll be fine. That.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. We've just found a repair patch in the back as well.
Yeah, and
so that's the bed done. We need to give that a few hours. The camp chairs will get out. We'll have a bit of a sort out in here.
Yeah,
we've got a hook for the light.
Yep. Which we need to charge.
Which we need to get charged. We need to test the camp stove out because we've got tea. We need to show you the food still. We probably won't bother going to that pub because I don't know if we'll make it.
We've got a lot to do, guys. So just stay tuned. Don't let go yet.
Yeah. I'm trying to turn you around so you can see me. Yeah. So I've got to say, for the first time getting it set up fully,
not been bad.
A little bit stressful, but not too bad. Remember, we're new to this. But yeah, bed in. That's another thing done. The beers are sat out in the sun, which isn't ideal. Again, we'll show you the rest of the food shortly. Paris is going to get all our electrical set up, and we've got the camp table done. I'll get the stove set up, I think, and give that a test. Yeah. So we've got a bit of a setup going on. It looks a mess at the minute because we are still getting everything out. We've decided to put a blanket down on the floor. We are going to get a carpet, we've decided. You can get carpets for tents. The actual sheeting, we need to work out why it's so baggy. Maybe that's something to do with the way we set the tent up. Again, you know, a learning curve. We've got the lamp charging over there. We're going to show you the food now. Here it is.
Just setting it all up.
So we've got some sausage rolls for snacking on. We've got chicken for tonight with some Uncle Ben's rice and somewhere some tinned vegetables. Probably in the bucket over there. These are for breakfast because, as we told you, at the minute we cannot store cold food. This chicken we don't mind, we'll be having it later, so it's not the end of the world. So yeah, in the morning these, wouldn't normally drink these, don't normally eat breakfast to be honest. But oh, there's a dog.
There's the sheepdog that's got, oh, the poor thing's got diabetes as well, made me jump.
That did make you jump, didn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so we got them, we got crisps, more crisps for me. Paris has got some beers, I've got some beers, again, not cold.
There they are.
Hello doggy.
Hello Reggie Roo.
Yeah, the lady of the campsite did say that she's got a dog that will come for a little look around.
Got diabetes, that's
well, that did make
so
Paris
skinny.
jump then. You watch it do a poo right outside the tent now.
Oh.
We bought a mug each,
It's
$1.25 in
amazing.
Asda. I tell you what, Paris, it's hot in here though. We got some plastic plates, again, not too fussed at the minute. What can we got? Some chocolate, some coffee, mate. Brought the coffee. Obviously, we need to get this stove up and running as well. Snacks, the mixed veg, that's going to be our tea there.
We got some like anti-bac wipes and stuff, floor wipes, just in case there's anything that obviously Dan spills, because Dan's a spiller.
Yeah.
Just wipes.
Waters, because we wasn't sure if there was water points on here, but I think there is. Bucket, you never know why you might need a bucket. And then we've got our gas canisters over there.
Oh, he's having a wee though, right outside.
Oh, bless. He's having a little mooch. That scared the life out of you, that, if you went out though, and then we got something to drink for in the morning. The wind, as you can see, it is. But I know that they are meant to move like that, but when you've not slept in one for a while, I'm thinking that's definitely going to keep me awake.
She did say as well, though, well, I've brought you some earplugs. She did say as well, Welsh laws on recycling is a big thing at the minute. So we need to make sure we've got bottles, cardboard, things separate. So that's why it's good to have. Stop
The dog's moved somewhere, yeah, but this is, it's great. Yeah, we're just making it a bit more our own in here. We'll obviously get used to it over time. We'll put our shoes in there. And that's it really. We're going to test the stove out in a second, which we'll show you. Don't know whether to test it outside first. Probably will. Paris made me take my trainers off as well, so they're obviously in the holder. Yeah, we're going to get the food packed away and then we'll go and show you around, show you the toilets and the shower block and whatnot on site. We don't have a time to get off here tomorrow.
But we're going early.
We're going to go before midday because the weather's meant to turn. And we've got stuff we need to... Not tomorrow we've not got stuff to do, but we have got stuff we need to do Tuesday. And then Wednesday we're driving down to London for a couple of days. And we said we might take this tent with us and get it set up down potentially near Thorpe Park and do a day at Thorpe Park, Dogs Back. Yeah, I said to you we might take the tent down with us. I don't know how the hell we're going to fit it all in the car with stuff that we're taking down for the hotel for 2 days, but we'll make it work. But yeah, I'm looking forward to belting a beer open, which we'll be doing very soon. We've only got four beers. Paris got herself, turn you around. Paris got herself some Disaronno, and I've got myself a little Jack Daniels. So we're going to have a good night. We've downloaded some things on the laptop, which I did tell you before, which will be connecting up over there. And yeah, just hoping this wind dies off a little bit. We've got an incredible view, look at that. As I keep saying, the only people in this field. It's ideal. But yeah, quite happy. Quite happy. We're going to carry on setting stuff up and give this stove a test run and give you a look at that when it's up.
we're testing that thing.
Yeah, we'll test it outside.
Yeah. So we're all pitched up, we're all tidy. We're just going to go for a quick rizz around the camp because There's a big, massive, dirty cloud right above us that's due rainfall.
By the looks of it. Kind of going that way, but there is 100% rain falling over there.
There is, and I'm busting for a wee, so I want to get in.
Everything's done.
Get it done.
We'll show you the inside, fully finished when we get back. Remember, we've got to put some air in the air bed as well.
It's looking great.
If you come here, you can see the sea over there, or you could when I walk to the bins, so we'll show you the way now.
Yes, but you come straight out of our little plot area, as you'd like to say, and there's a lot of people that have got motorhomes, which I told Dan that we should have got a motorhome because we wouldn't have been blowing like we have. But look at all these. These have got motorhomes with
we're quite happy, aren't we?
Tents on the side. If you look at these, though, these are blowing as well.
It's been a couple of hours, to be fair, getting everything set.
We have.
But as I keep saying, over time, the more we do it, there's someone in this caravan.
And literally just there, behind this caravan, just there is the toilets, the office, the cleaning, and we've also got this just on the other side, which is where the horses come, and they'll do show jumping and things, which is cute.
The more we set it up, and the more we get everything going. There's
I haven't got the mics on again.
I know, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, just between that cavern. You probably won't see it very well on here.
The more we get set up, and the more we get used to everything, and obviously, you know, we'll get quicker at it, as we keep saying. We've said straight away, we're getting more pegs. Yeah. Better quality pegs.
We've got quite a few things on our list that we need to go through.
Some pegs that come in like a...
Well, maybe we could go through that.
What's it called? Like a briefcase kind of thing, that look much better quality. But Paris said, I'm not spending 15 quid on pegs, so we didn't bother, and we thought we'd go out for the first time with what comes with it.
There's a lot of wind noise, so maybe we'll go through what we need extra when we're back at the tent, but we're just going to both.
These are the toilets, so obviously they're not super close, but they're not that far either.
No, but you've got your ladies, you've got your gents, you've got a family room as well. They have got showers.
Ladies, I'm going to go in and
they have got showers, which is good. So if you want to bring a towel, they've got showers with doors. There's 3 individual cubicles, which is nice. Little shower head. You've got everything you need. Antibacterial soap, you've even got a hairdryer, hand dryer, toilets, but it is a septic tank, so obviously please don't flush your feminine products down the toilet. You use one of these disposable bags and probably just pop it in the bin. But I am going to go for a quick wee.
So just as we get to the loo, the heavens have just briefly opened, so we need to get back quick because as predicted there is a big cloud above us. I don't think it's meant to last, I've not really looked, but yeah, we'll see when we get back to the tent.
So we went for a wee and we got back.
Captured it, Paris,
oh my gosh, but we've ran and we're back in and we're all right. We've managed to get Amazon Prime open. No internet, which is fine, but we downloaded Bagman.
We've never, haven't we? But it's not the best quality.
Yeah, but we downloaded Bagman, which is a horror, and we've also downloaded Clarkson's Farm season 4, the 4 episodes that we got. But it's very cosy, and it's all right. But we're gonna crack a beer and just relax for a bit now.
It's nice, isn't it? I'm glad you're enjoying it. I mean, I know we've not really done much, and it's been a bit of a stress at the minute getting everything sorted.
No, it's not been stress. I wouldn't say it's been stressful.
I feel like I'm on repeat, but the more we do it, listen to the rain. The more we do it, the more we get used to it. It was a bit of a faff doing them wires, but now we'll listen to that. Now, I don't know much about tents and waterproof ratings, but when I was reading up on this, I did some research, and it was 6,000 something, which by all accounts is pretty good. There's no reason water should come through.
Fingers crossed for us, guys. We'll keep you updated if anything does. Anyway, but we're going to just relax now, crack open a beer.
Just chill for a bit, and then we'll put a film on a bit later on. Yeah.
So we did say we were going to go through the list of things that we were thinking we need a little bit more of. So I've written it all down, I'll just go through it. So we've got the rug / a carpet, maybe a water jug, like a 2-litre water jug.
Because there is a fill up point over there that we just seen, so you can go and fill that up.
Yep, padlocks, a bottle opener, because Dan's got one on his keys.
The problem with the padlock, Paris, is the locks are inside the tent. So I don't know.
No, you can get underneath on the outside one. And there's zippers on both sides, I'm sure of it. But we'll have a look at that anyway. Bottle opener, because the one on Dan's isn't very good, because it was just the Sheen one from the Christmas extra presents. If you've all watched that, if not, go back and have a look. But it's that little plain one. A dustpan and brush, just to sweep up this area if we're bringing any grass or anything like that. A portable camp table, because this one's pretty big, isn't it? And we were saying it's like...
I think definitely a
more
table that
foldable
can
one.
compact down more. We don't even need something as big.
No.
But we are going to see, because we'll probably eat off our laps.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
We've got food later on as well, so we'll test that out, whether we'll eat on this. We'll probably have something on this, on the
table,
the laptop on it, and eat on our knees.
More pegs, better quality pegs, a peg remover.
Yep, we found that out today.
We have a multi-tool, because we found out that as well, that we needed a knife to cut in through boxes and things. A camping bag, you said something about a bag.
I thought a little miniature bag, almost like a first aid kit, with some first aid bits in.
I mean, I've got
knife,
loads of stuff.
You know, little bits that you may not
like
need,
a survival kit in a way.
Yeah.
And then a box for everything.
We don't have any plasters. We don't have a first aid kit. If one
I've
of us
got
got injured
plasters.
before.
I've got odd bits, but not loads. And then a box for everything, because we thought
for most of the smaller camping
it
bits,
just makes it a bit easier to put it all in.
The car, and my car's not huge, but you know what? We've done it. We've managed it. Everything's up. We're settled in. We left the shoes near the door just now because
it's time for a Wingman IPA for me.
Raining.
I've got some a
Kronenberg Blanc. I don't know what it's like. Never had it. Unfortunately, they are warm.
Mine don't feel that warm.
When we get
the cool box.
We might need to pull the laptop this way because the tent does hit
I will. When we get the cool box.
When we get the cool box, obviously next week we will be able to keep more food in it, like the chicken that's just sat underneath there. It's going to be fine, but you know, for a one-off. But it'd be nice to keep all our fresh food, and it'd be nice to have made some eggs in the morning, but it's just not. It's not worth. Well, we could have had eggs, really.
We could have. But we're going to just chill now for a very long time and just relax and enjoy the quiet.
I don't think we're going anywhere. We fancied having a walk down to that pub. They said it's 0.9 miles away, and if the weather was a bit nicer, that's something we probably would have done. But with this rain now,
we're just going to chill and listen to it. Just relax. See how the tent holds up.
I'm going to try this beer. Cheers, Paris.
Cheers.
It's our first camping trip.
So, we've just been out for a little stroll around the camp again, just to double check because it's not raining, which was a good thing.
The sun's out. We've just had a little look down at. There's actually some
lodges.
They look like converted barns, but they're not barns. They've been purpose built by the looks of it, and they're really nice.
They're really nice. Cottages.
Like cottages, and there's hot tubs outside.
In them all.
Families down there in the hot tubs and stuff. It's a really nice afternoon now / evening. The sun's out, not that you can see. There's a bit of a cloud there, but behind us
it's coming this way though.
The tent's warmed up now as the sun's come
out. The view we've got is fantastic. We just took a walk up to the second field, which we don't think you can camp on because it's not been cut or anything. But the view that you've got from just there looking back is gorgeous. Really nice.
It's a very
remote,
basic site.
But that's all you need.
This is a family's field, and they've put the hookup points in for the tents. They've put some 3 or 4, would you say, little buildings down there with the hot tubs.
Yeah, about 4 or 5-ish, I think.
Minimal. You've got washing up facilities, the showers, the toilets. There's a couple of water points nearby, so you can fill up a nice big container. We could fill up this bucket should we need to for whatever.
There's
reason.
Also a laundrette. I think that's for when obviously people stay in the cottages for them to change the.
Personally,
I don't know.
If anything, there's going to be washing machines in there. I think that's for anybody to use.
Maybe.
To do, because if someone was coming camping, people go camping for a weekend.
Yeah.
So. And then
what's the site called again? How do we call it?
There's some lights behind us in the bushes that we're hoping will come on later on, because obviously if you go into the loo in the night, you're going to have to make your way to the toilet block, which is like a minute walk.
I mean, we've got the lamp, but some people might not have anything like that, so hopefully
you've got to walk round to that, which isn't the end of the world. So they should come on later this evening. We'll show you later on. There's plenty more to come. We're just relaxing.
We are.
We'll show you the cooking.
We've got Netflix on. We've got Just Go With It playing. We managed to tether up to Dan's phone, which is good because when we're down in the caravan, down in Towin where it's hustle and bustle. We don't even get any signal there,
we really
and there's
struggle
even a
with
mini internet, but it just does not work. But here's not too bad.
Towin is there's so many people on the caravan park that 4G is took up by everybody. Here, I didn't think we'd get a signal, but we have.
Got a better signal.
Tonight's vlog ready to go.
Yes.
I just got it up ready, and I've made a thumbnail. I've edited the tags, the description. We're watching Just Go With It on Netflix through a hotspot from my phone. Fortunately, I've got unlimited internet on my data plan, so it's ideal. We have got some things downloaded to the laptop,
which we showed you, obviously.
Offline,
but it gives us now, we wanted to watch Havoc on Netflix, which now gives us the opportunity to hopefully, fingers crossed tonight, watch that. Maybe some more horror films and things.
We'll be up late tonight.
Yeah.
We're off.
Maybe watch Mobland. We might get Paramount. We never know.
We've got no work at all, so that's nice for a while.
What's this campsite called again? How do we pronounce it? Check. Do you want to check? Grab your phone and just check.
So the campsite is called
Peniarth.
Peniarth Bach Farm campsite. Again, it's minimal. It's very small.
But
the lady who runs it,
Julie. She's called Julie and Jeff.
Hello, if you watch this, don't know if you will. We will try and tag you. If you
and we'll maybe send you it on emails as well.
To see them do a bit more. She said that they don't get that many people here because she thinks.
But in summer they do.
Yeah, we are 12 minutes from our caravan park, where the family caravan is situated. We can see the sea just through the mountains over the way there, where the North Wales Expressway.
But she did say because they're not set by the sea, they think that's why they don't get as many custom. But I think here's fantastic. It's so quiet.
Yeah. I like them by the coast and stuff.
But it's quiet.
The hills. It's peaceful. Right, someone's cutting the grass, but that's not the end of the world.
We heard the seagulls and we heard sheep just barring in the background, and it's so nice to get away from the hustle and bustle, the noise, the riff-raff, the people who do the things that obviously you don't want around. It's just so nice.
Tonight, originally,
which
we were going to, I went for a little walk this morning while Paris was getting ready.
And you rung up?
And I rang them up. Yeah, we've got the availability. £44 for the night with electric pitch. And then I hadn't even thought, I'd based it on when I was in my teens and I used to go with my dad and granddad on this campsite. I'll tell you what the name is. It's Henley's Camping and Touring, I believe.
In Towin.
In Towin. I'm sure many of you will know it. And I'm sure it's a great campsite. You know, you go online and look at something that you might have purchased on Amazon, for example, that you love, but someone will always have something negative to say. So just because one or two have had a bad experience doesn't necessarily mean the place is poor and run down.
But there was a lot.
Didn't want to take a risk. There was more negative than good. In fact, I hardly seen any.
And it being the first time of me going camping as well, I'd have been like, oh, I'll be done.
We've really looked out this place. It was cheaper. We'll tell you the price shortly. It was cheaper. There's nobody in this field but us.
No, the people are fantastic.
You've got a load of touring caravans in that side. What, less than 10, I would say?
Yeah, probably less than 10.
And that's it. The rest of it's quiet. The lodges seem, the huts down the bottom.
Cottages.
The cottages are took up with people in. I'd be interested to see how much they cost.
But basically, to have our tent pitched here with electric, it was £10 per person and then £10 for electric. So it literally cost us £30.
£30. We've got a field to ourselves.
Electric.
Full electric.
That works fantastic.
It works great. I mean, we did have to buy the electric hookup, so don't just rock up to a campsite
and expect it.
And just think, oh well. You know,
they've got the cables.
They've got the cables. Bring your own cable. We got ours on Amazon, about 40 odd quid.
Which you have all seen in the past video.
It's just a 3-prong plug with a breaker on.
And it's been great. It's fantastic.
And so far it's working fine. We've got the laptop charging. We've charged our phones.
We've charged the camera. We've charging the lamp.
The lamp's charging.
We've inflated the mattress. We've done all sorts with it.
We still need to put some more air in because it has softened itself out.
Which is what it said it did.
Instructions, give it a couple of hours and then add more air to it. So, yeah, we're just going to kick back.
Watch some films. Maybe get back to you when it's a bit darker or when we're starting to cook food.
Later on. We also found out that this side door has 2 holes on each side at the bottom, and we're going to need to buy some poles.
Like the poles we've used.
That will extend out
as a canopy.
Like a canopy, and we could then
open up as a door.
Put the table out there and cook on that. When we used to have a tent years ago, we did cook inside with a door open. It does say
don't do it.
Do it.
Because carbon monoxide can stay inside.
The wind has dropped, so if it stays like this,
I'll stand outside holding the canopy up.
Outside and cook, no bother. We are only having some microwave rice, which we're just going to tip into a pan
chicken and veg.
Some chicken and boil some vegetables. It's not going to be anything major. Bear in mind, it's our first time using the stove. We've got some sausage rolls, we've got some crisps. Showed you it all, but it's all still to come, so don't leave.
We're just happy.
Just good. Paris,
just relaxing.
Like I say, I've done it before. Paris is just, it's nice to see her happy. She's enjoying it. And it looks like it's another hobby that we can get into. I would like
if you all are enjoying this video though and think or say, oh, there's some places that you'd like to recommend, please put it in the comments below where you think we could
don't
go.
Mind how far we travel.
No, we want to see new places. Me and Dan were talking on the way up that is really into the walking, so if there's a hike around as well, please send us places with hikes, because we want to get into more walking and exploring the world a bit more.
And we need to come up with something away from the theme parks for a short while.
With my back.
The theme parks are not off the agenda.
No.
I'll always love
we are going to a theme park literally this week because Dan wants to do Hyperia. We're going to Thorpe Park.
We're going to go Thorpe Park next week.
I won't be going on anything other than like Ghost Train or...
That's Ghost Train.
That's just it, isn't it? Because they're just thrill rides all down there.
It's not like she's not been on anything. But yeah, them things aren't done with. We just need to focus more and branch out into other things. Yeah, focus on our health for one, and if the camping and some really good walks can help that, and then we can come back and eat some healthy meals and stuff. We're having a beer tonight because it's weekend, we're off. But, you know, I'm trying to cut back.
Also, guys, Dan's saying we've had a beer and all this stuff. Last night, we had a takeaway, we had a curry, and we had some beers last night. We only had a couple each, but Dan got on the scales this morning and he's lost just shy of £11, so... Yeah, he's still losing the weight. He's doing so well. I've got pictures of him in his work uniform and it's dead baggy on him. All his clothes are just like shrinking.
I've not lost that much yet, but I've noticed
it's noticeable.
I'm struggling to keep my work trousers up, so it's going to be a new uniform order probably pretty soon.
Or a belt.
I'm in a great mindset with it.
Are.
Don't get me wrong, we're eating some stuff tonight, but I'm inputting on MyFitnessPal all my beers. I've had a sausage roll,
which has got 200 calories in. 200 plus.
This morning we've got chicken, rice and vegetables for tea. So all right, we've got a couple of beers. I've got my 12,000 steps and we've just been for a little walk just to bump them up.
And so tomorrow, even though we've got the shocking weather, we've said we're going to go out on a walk at least tomorrow when we get home. Yeah. So we're going to wrap the tent up. Hopefully it stays dry all night and we don't get any much rain, or like that little shower was fine because it's dried off now, the tent's dried off. But we're hoping we don't get like crazy rain, because then you've got to keep your tent separate until you can like tie it up. So
but you know what, it is what it is.
We're going to try and get it down.
Pristine
no,
these things are made for a hammering. I don't know what the ratings mean, but we've just been reading on the side of the tent outside. It's got the nightfall technology, which is this capsule inside.
Pitch black.
Keeps it dark, and it is really dark.
When it gets dark, it's pitch black.
And it's got a 6,000
HH
rating. Go and Google it if you're interested in it, if you're new to us from the camping side of
things. If not, I'll write on the bottom.
We're branching out to people interested in camping with these videos.
We hope so.
Just theme parks and all that stuff. I know we're rambling on here, but you know what? It is what it is.
And Dan's got a red knee because he's been kneeling on the floor putting things together, but his knee's like really red at the minute.
So yeah, it's got a good waterproof rating. It looks like it's dried off nicely. But then these things, they're made to take a hammering. What did you say about the poles? They've got very good quality poles.
It said Pro Flex poles. Yeah, so God, when it was blowing like this and it was cracking, it's fine. Pro Flex is probably one of the best poles that there is.
I don't know. I mean, listen, there's probably really expensive tents out there. This was 250 quid.
Are you hoping that we wake up with some sheep around us in the morning?
I don't know if they come in here. I don't know.
We don't know, but the dog might be again. The dog might come back.
Again. But no, it's good. I'm looking forward to taking it more places. Again, I keep saying it, over time we'll get much faster at setting it up.
I mean, to be fair, we've got faster because last time it took us an hour and we didn't even do the ropes.
Yeah.
This time we probably took an hour and we've done the ropes.
But listen, all in, everything that we've purchased, if anyone's interested, it's been around £500.
For that's tent, mattress, electric, chairs. But it might be a little bit more with the odd bits, i.e. plates, cutlery.
Like 70 quid.
But we got plates, cutlery, cups, and other little bits that we needed.
Scenario though, we bought.
No, because
we bought coffee, mate. We bought Jack Daniels.
Yeah, but when you think of it, if you take the alcohol off, it probably wouldn't have been that much because we bought like wipes and things just in case anything spills. You need them things just in case anyway. So
the plates and cutlery we've got now going forward.
Because we said, we've not got cups. And then we were walking around Asda and I went, damn, we've not got plates.
So Paris is very good and organised in the sense that she made a list and ticked it off going around Asda.
But obviously we've still got the odd bits which you've seen in the last couple of
One
clips
thing
before.
I can't wait to get is the cooler. I think that is a necessity for in here because the beers are warm.
They're not that bad though, they could have been worse.
Keeping the chicken in there, keeping the sausage rolls in there, keeping the whiskey in there would be nice.
But if we were here as well a lot longer,
yeah,
then we'd definitely need one.
We said already, if the weather was a bit nicer for tomorrow, it's not going to be. Tomorrow is hell on earth after midday. Heavy rain all over the northwest. It's been coming for a while.
And wind.
Incredible weather, but yeah, the wind's going to pick up. So in the morning, it's tent down.
Tent down, get it back on the road. But the weather, touch wood,
we did say,
the wind's died down, sorry.
We would have stayed another night. We were going to speak to the lady and say, do you know what, we're enjoying ourselves. Is it possible to do one more night? I'm sure she would have said yeah.
There's one thing me and Dan are hating at the minute though, is the creases on the plastic windows.
There's nothing you can do about it.
But the wind, touch wood, has died down quite a bit. We don't know if it's blowing in a different direction, but it has seemed to calm down, so that's nice.
That was crazy before. That
wasn't that bad, it could be worse.
I moved the car from that side to this side because it seemed like it was this side of the tent that was getting hit.
But your car's not as tall as the tent, so it's still blowing it.
And it did.
Yeah, it dampened it a little bit, which is good. But yeah,
that's it.
It is.
We're not going to update you anymore until we probably get the cooking going. We're going to relax, finish this movie that we're watching, continue with a few more drinks, and just relax.
Yeah. And if you haven't, guys, we watch But Outdoors show, so go and watch him because he gets video nasties and stuff, which is it. If you don't know what that is, it's a pasty.
You need to go and watch.
And he loves doing a whiskey review and a rum review, he's the one. He's not
the reason that we got into this. I mentioned this last year to Paris. I said it could be interesting for the channel. We've finally done it. When we put the tent up before and got set up, Paris high five, and she said we've done it.
I was like, we've done it, yeah.
After all the time of talking about it, we finally pulled the trigger on it. And gone for
but it's just a different thing for us, and it's nice to have the personal space and personal time together. Yeah, we obviously have our room at home, but this is just different because we're away, and we've got it's just quiet,
peaceful. Yeah, I mean,
you don't have riff-raff around, you don't hear cars blaring. It's just listen,
I know. Back to the Blot Outdoors show. He does like wild camping, stealth camping and stuff. Now we have discussed the wild camping thing.
We can't go wild camping in this.
We could never take this wild camping. But if we got a 2-man tent and took the bare basics with us, wild camping, if it would be something you'd like to see, we'd literally just go for
It'd have to be another year later or something.
Go for a walk in the hills somewhere, set up a 2-man tent and rough it for the night. Take big backpacks and go out, do it, adventure. In the summer, imagine it would be nuts.
It would.
But again, that's for another day. We've got to get into this a little bit more first. Which I'm liking. Around the country, go different places. See what the future holds. But everything that we're doing is going to be coming on YouTube. Starting with the first video tonight, which is us setting up the tent for the first time.
Then we got the haul, then we got this. Obviously, if you haven't seen them, go back, guys, because they'll be up before this one anyway. We
filmed a haul of all our stuff that we purchased for the tent this morning.
Your jumper's rubbing on your mic.
We bought, we did a haul video before we left this morning.
Which you've seen.
Packed the car, which will be up before this, and then obviously the main event is our first night out.
But if you are liking it, guys, please do subscribe. We're on the road to, we'll probably just say 3,000, even though we've just got 2,000. The next milestone's 3. So please share it around.
If there's anywhere you'd like us to go, if there's any campsites, picturesque views. We want to do Shell Island. Paris doesn't know about it, but I know about it.
Dan wants to do Shell Island. He's not told me about.
Also in Wales is meant to be incredible.
Send us things that if you want us to review. Maybe would you be able to cook this on a campfire stove, whatever. Just send us some ideas. We've got obviously plenty in the bank, but it'd be nice to know what you guys would like to see. But we'll leave it at that and stop rambling on because we've probably gone on for an absolute mile. But cheers, guys.
As we say about the wind.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to enjoy some more drinks. Here's the wind again.
And carry on with the film.
So we'll see you shortly.
That we will. Cheers, guys. So we've opened up the awning, what they call it, the awning.
I never knew it had this.
On the side.
But as we were saying before, this stretches right out.
with
you can put
poles.
poles
But
in.
you can actually just roll it up like we have done.
So we need to buy some poles. But
So
for
we're
the
going to
time
do
being,
that.
We'll do this.
And Dan's going to get his cooking underway.
I'm not sure how we're going to do this. Paris said we should put the chicken and rice in this and the veg in this. In an ideal world, I'll put veg in a frying pan, but it should be okay.
He'll be fine.
So let's turn it on.
Whoa! We had a flame.
I'm pushing in. Come back when it's on. Oh my.
We have a flame. It keeps wanting to go though.
I had it on the wrong setting.
I'm going to do the other.
That's on lock, which is unusual. So lock. Oh, okay. Right.
Do you think lock means that he's locked the bottle into place,
I
Dan?
think so.
Novice!
Right. Lit. So
Are we lighting the other?
we'll get the veg on first, and we'll just take it bit by bit. Obviously, there is a bit of wind.
There is a bit
Want
of
to
wind.
stand that up next to
But
it?
I'm gonna put yous on it to see, Dan. Okay. The smell of runny veg. Don't put it there.
Exciting.
Beb.
Boiling up, Paris, straight away.
Baby.
Yeah.
Do you want a mic?
How do you get that right round to there though?
There you go.
So you can lower it down.
So Dan's just lowering the heat.
Learning how to lower the heat.
As you can see, he's on his knees making chicken, katsu rice.
Listen, it's the first.
Chicken and veg, don't mix them together because we've got to recycle, remember?
It smells pretty good, yeah, but it's got to go somewhere for now. The bad news is, my wooden spoon's over there.
Where's your spatula?
Over there.
Oh, that smells lovely.
Listen, this will either be good or horrendous.
Oh, we'll be on toilet, won't we?
Well, no, I just mean like in terms of how it's cooked. I'm not going to get ill from it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That veg looks like it's not even cooking.
Alright, that.
So what are you doing scrambled, Dan?
So,
I'm cooking microwave rice.
ultimately, just for the first test, it's just going to be
Easy meals.
veg, chicken and rice. It couldn't be any simpler.
Smells like some.
I've got my phone, I want to take a picture.
And if you haven't already, go and follow Scram with Dan. Link is in the bio. It's Dan's cooking Instagram. He puts a lot of his food that he makes us at home on there, and there'll be a lot more camping pictures, won't there? Of food that we're doing over here.
Down the line, we'll definitely be doing breakfast on this thing.
You're missing half the flame here.
Probably some better cooking utensils. Yeah, we've had a couple of beers, haven't we? I do really dislike this
Utensil?
spray oil. So
Oh yeah. It's not the best, is it?
no.
Spray some more in.
Considering this is meant to be non-stick.
It's only a cheap spray. Spray some more in.
1 cal spray. Definitely probably.
Open the lid and pour
I mean,
some in.
the veg is flying. I've no beer left, so don't really promote drinking on the channel, but
Jack
we bought
Daniels.
some whiskey for the time being. I'll have a swig. To keep us warmed up.
I mean, it's not that cold, is it? It's just the wind's a bit.
No, but I think tonight it will be, Paris.
Yeah, but we've got blankets, haven't we?
I'm going to lower this down because that is catching on the bottom. We'll drop the chicken in. Might make a mess of this whole meal, who knows?
Oh, that chicken smells nice as well.
Definitely we need some
careful not to put
olive
that on
oil.
the grass.
I think will be
I know, I did think to get some. Do you want to get a knife and fork and maybe cut the chicken up?
I was thinking that.
Want me to get you one?
It'll be alright for the time being.
Okay. We have got some plastic cutlery, guys, to cut things up. But I'll get back to you when the whole meal is fully done and fully ready to go. So Dan's just now plating on our little plastic plates. We've got blue and pink to match our cups. But we've got veg first, and then we'll have our chicken and rice. And then we're going to wash these up afterwards. We're going to take a walk to the toilet block again to use the sink facilities. And now it's time for the chicken and rice.
Remember, this is a basic tea.
Yeah.
For the first outing of the stove, and we don't yet have the.
We don't know what it's capable of.
No,
so
we know we can cook on it because it's just heat.
Yeah.
We don't have
a
stove. Not a stove. Fridge.
A cooler. Cool box. That's the words he was trying to say. But we've got chicken and rice, and then crisps and chocolate for tonight. Watching films.
We'll be all right. This doesn't look much, but this fits into what we're eating anyway.
Yeah, it does. Ooh, can't wait to taste. So for your first Scrammy Dan camping meal, what a face that was then that you just pulled. What do you think?
It's disappointing, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
But you got to remember, we've no
good oil
cooler at the minute for nice fresh food like chicken, sausages, steak, so on.
But what does it taste like for a starter?
Well, I'll let you know. A bit of it stuck to the bottom. I can't stand that 1 calorie spray oil.
No, we had to tip it in, didn't we?
So, I mean,
edible.
All we've done is added heat to it. But for the first meal, it's good. That's katsu,
Katsu rice, Uncle
curry,
Ben's, with extra tasty as the chicken.
Tin vegetables, which I would never buy in my life.
We just thought we'd do it easy though,
salt water, good. And the chicken is extra tasty. From Asda, which we just heated up. But yeah, it's fine. Do you know what? It's going to fill a gap. First test of the stove.
Still pretty
I
well.
could do so much in that. With a bit of a better pan. But it got hot so quick, didn't it?
Mm. Put in the comments what you want Dan to cook us for our next camping meal.
There is a... We're going to need to shut this because
flies.
Daddy long legs on that.
Lovely.
And there's one in the tent.
Great. Let's shut this down.
I do feed Paris better than this at
so
home.
The bugs be gone as well. We've put the
there was a Daddy long legs in here, which seemed to be a thing of the past in camping when I used to go. But we left the stove out there. We're going to go to the wash station soon.
So we've got the rice.
It's actually nice rice. That nice rice. Mm. Uncle Ben's katsu curry.
Yeah, it's nice that rice.
Extra tasty chicken pieces from Asda. It just is what it is, isn't it? It's all pre-made food, really. It's not great, but for a first test, the veg is nice, isn't it?
Veg is alright, yeah.
Salted water.
Do you know what? It's not too bad. Could have
It'll
been
do
worse.
the job. We've got crisps. We've got M&Ms for later.
Well, when
we've got a few more drinks to have. So we'll get back to you when we've polished off the food. We'll show you us at the washing station as well. So we'll see you in a bit. So we're just closing up shop for a minute. We're going to go around and wash our stuff. Hence why we bought a bucket to carry everything. So we've got our stuff to wash and we've got some recycling bottles and whatnot. And we're going to put them in the recycling bin. Get our stuff washed, come back. Put Clarkson's Farm on and have some drinks and some crisps, I think.
And chocolate.
You can see over there the sun's going down. It's still very windy, not as bad as it was. Paris is a bit chilly, I'm not too bad. But yeah, we're off. We're off to wash our mess.
Oh, the sponge. We haven't got the sponge out.
Oh yeah, so the pot and pan set come with like a little sponge so we can wash up. She reckons that the sink and the sink and wash station in the cleaning facilities have got fairy liquid. I did suggest that we buy some. Especially when I see the state of this pan, even though we put that dreadful 1 calorie spray oil in that is about as non-stick as, I don't know what, it's dreadful stuff. You done? Right, we'll see you at the wash station. So we're at the wash station. There is some fairy liquid.
Do you want to go to that sink?
Don't get me wrong, it's not the most incredible facility,
it's a sink.
but it's an outdoor area. We've got water, and I mean it's chilly now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we've got fairy liquid, so I'm assuming Paris is taking over the washing, which is fine by me because I cook.
Oh, that water's freezing though.
No hot water.
That's the hot water, but it's just not coming through yet.
It's not very warm.
Oh, well, it's starting to come through. There we go.
I'm not sure what's behind this. Yeah, it's just an old abandoned kind of
It's like a horse building, I think.
little facility, yeah, that they've got. Like if you watch the Blot Outdoors, I know we keep mentioning, and this kind of area is the kind of place you'd camp down for the night. Not on a campsite, obviously you wouldn't trespass and get on there without paying, but this like areas like this is probably where you'd bed down. But yeah, definitely I think we'll be adding some, not Magnum, but we'll be adding some fairy liquid to our camp setup. But yeah, we'll get this washed and we will see you back at the tent.
Time for Clarkson's Farm, crisps,
Oh yeah.
beer, and chill. Cheers! So Dan's got the light on and he's just tried hooking it up over there. Just there on that little hook, and it doesn't go on there, it's supposed to go up here. And it just fell and it was really funny. So we're going to see how long this one lasts up here. Especially with this 20-mile-an-hour wind. But we're still
Well, it's
watching
set for 18 tonight.
Clarkson's Farm.
We've got changed. I've got me
He's got his joggers and socks on. I've
joggers
just
and
got
me
his
socks.
big socks and a
One
couple of
feels nice, the
blankets.
socks.
Yeah, I got him them for Christmas. If you haven't already, get your feet
hoodie.
out me crisps. If you haven't already, go see the Christmas Eve vlog. A couple of chest warmers, as he likes to say, does the Blot Outdoor.
JD and Coke, Disserone on Coke, and we got some
Disserone.
crisps. Watching Clarkson's Farm.
We have,
I think
but
we're
I'm
going to
just
dim that to
waiting.
warm. Should we dim it down?
I'm just waiting for this to...
Ready? Let's see.
So the light has actually stayed up, which I'm quite surprised at.
And it's durable because
Yeah.
it fell off.
It did fall off. It fell off over there and it
Fell
was
off full
fine.
height of the tent
We're
onto
still
the floor.
watching Clarkson's. We're on episode 2. I've got my hood up. I've got 2 blankets on. Drinks are flowing in our little
Nice,
his
isn't
and
it?
hers
It's good.
cups. Yeah,
It's your first time, so I'm
it
glad
is.
that you're enjoying
I'm
it.
enjoying it.
It's
I really, really
different.
am.
It's not warm,
No,
It's
it's a
not
little bit
cold,
cool. We think that
but it's
the
in the
heater
middle.
was a shout to bring because it might get a little bit chillier later on. We're only on what time? About 9, half 9.
I haven't got my watch on. It is currently 21:51, so it's near 10 o'clock.
Is
I
it?
didn't think it was that time.
Wow, I didn't think it was near 10
No,
o'clock. But I think that's just because it's still light outside, which is really weird and strange.
We have
but
got the
obviously,
light on.
we've got the light on. We haven't got blackout curtains, so it does seem
It's been a
a
nice
lot
evening,
lighter.
to be honest. It's been good.
Very chilled, very...
We've been having a little discussion about when we go other places, it'd be nice to go out for a good
Yeah, for a
few
good
mile
big
walk
hike.
and then come back and
and then have this.
chill out. Yeah, imagine having a barbecue out there.
I know, we'd need padlocks though for the doors because, I don't know, I keep saying to Dan we need padlocks and he's like, oh no, it's fine.
There's nobody on this site.
People,
but
yeah, no, I mean like when we go other sites,
I
it's
think
like,
we'll have a wake
no
up
one
call
will-
when we go elsewhere.
he said no one will be doing anything with the other campsites. And I'm like, but you never know. You don't know the people these day and ages. So I'm just like, just get some padlocks. At least just padlock it up. If they're getting it with a knife, they're getting it with a knife. Do you know what I mean? But I'd rather just be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
So,
you can see my eyes like this, by the way.
He's shattered.
I'm bloody tired.
He's
it takes me a
shattered.
couple of days when I'm off to get out of my work routine. I'm normally in bed for about 8.
We're both normally in bed by now. Even when I'm not in work, I'm like...
I go to bed about
stay
8
up a
because
little
I'm
bit
up for about 3:30, 20 to 4. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what
About 20 to 4 to get up. So I'm feeling it tonight. It's nearly 10 o'clock, so I'm about 2 hours past my bedtime. But
still need to make the bed.
I'm going to ride it out. It's nights like this that kind of bring me out of that sleep pattern for work. So
and bring more memories as well.
Yeah, it's a good night. I'm glad you're enjoying it because it's the first time you've ever camped.
I'm loving it. And the wind isn't deterring me. The wind isn't deterring me. The rain when it's a bit drizzly.
Do you know what's
and I'm
interesting?
just like, do you know what? I'm not
I think
bothered.
it's good that we've set up on a night where it's like 20 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, in the wind, so we can experience it now in the wind.
We know that we can do it. So
Dan
if we come
said
here
though,
on a calm day, then
Dan said though when we're back, when it's dry, he's gonna set the tent up, probably with me as well, and set the guy lines and make sure that they're all easily set. We watched the video and we're like, that's how you do it. And there's a guy that's literally just done like a step-by-step quick and easy tutorial.
We sorted them today.
We've done the best we can. That's what I'll say.
I thought Paris would be the one to get a head around them, but it was actually me.
Actually really
I managed
confusing.
to sort them out and get them pulled.
I did a little bit, but I was just like
taut so that the tent's pretty sturdy, but they're not quite in the way they should be.
But that comes with experience and stuff, doesn't it?
They were all tied up, weren't they?
Yeah,
they were tied up like a
so stupid,
like a very thin paper, and we had to unwrap them and stuff. So now that's done, we should be good. And I think next time we do it, I think it'd be quicker, even quicker.
But
I think 20-minute pitch time's probably right if you are an avid camper.
Yeah, we are still chilling in our little living area. Obviously, we haven't got the mics on, so if you do pick up the wind noise, we do apologise. But our bedroom is just here. It's going to be absolutely pitch black in there. We'll try and get a video later on, but the wind is blowing through.
Phones in through the
through the corner,
just in the corner.
But the wind is blowing through because at the back we've got one of the air vents sort of open a little bit just to bring in some air.
So
you can if you don't bring the guy lines. But if you want the guy lines to run the wind, the rain off.
I'll explain. So if you imagine the tent comes over like that,
the guy line's got a little thing.
Actual canopy of the tent kind of peels off from the top, from like the stitches on the top over, and that brings the rain off. But this part inside is like a mesh. Yeah, there's no actual bit to cover it. No. But
if you didn't have your guy lines
I lifted it up and looked through, and I said to Paris, you can see our room, but you can't.
Because
as you look through the mesh,
if you look
you've got the nightfall canopy. This is a whole little pod.
So if you look, this is the whole pod, and then
the tent,
you can
so
see the back.
Really see inside from the rear of the tent.
Yeah, so the back's just there at the back where you can see them extra bits, and then you've got the full pod.
It just allows airflow through.
But it does blow.
Condensation building up, so air is allowed to flow.
There's a lot of air flowing through, because if you look, we've got obviously this little bit here, and it doesn't velcro at the bottom, so it does blow, and when it does blow there's no velcro, so it does bring the air.
Terrible thing.
No,
it's
nice.
It can make it colder, but then you buy better sleeping bags.
But even with that, we've got the heater
when
anyway,
I used to camp
so we can
years
just put the heater
ago,
on.
Condensation was a big thing.
Breath. Male breath on windows, mate.
You had it all over the tent, but technology's come on. It's been over 15 years since I've camped in a tent, and you've got, the mesh and the mesh. On the back of the room.
I just want to say though, like, this wouldn't have ever happened if it wasn't for this one, because I'd have never thought to go camping. I've never been, so what's the point in starting new? So he sort of pushed us to it. I'm kind of glad that we have, because it's opened me up. It's opened me up to more things, and it's nice to get out of a house. Yeah, in a way, it's nice.
It's peaceful. There's not many people around. I think we felt very lucky. You did very well
for the
picking
first
this campsite.
Yeah, we've got a bug on the outside over there, and you can hear the sheep as well. The sheep are barring away. There's a little bug just where Dan's fingers.
It's something we spoke about for over 12 months in terms of
a very long time.
The YouTube channel, we knew that it would open us up to going places that we've not been to.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we come somewhere new today instead of going to Henley's that we always go to.
You know.
Oh, I've always been to, yeah. So I'm
But
just
it's
glad
good.
that you enjoy it.
No, it's good.
'Cause, you know,
But I am going to be
spent
putting
a
that
few
heater
quid
on in a
getting
second.
the whole
'Cause-
setup done. It's very cold. But then it pays for itself going forward.
yeah. So
About
what you need to do, guys, is click that subscribe button, click that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and get us up to 3,000. Share us around. We're Ginger and Brown. We do all sorts of fun stuff, and we take all your comments on board. So if you want us to go anywhere, just say
This
go
is
here,
the beginning.
and we'll go.
We've gone basic.
We have.
30 quid a night.
We ain't gone that basic
30
because we've
quid a
got all
night.
sorts here,
Basic, simple cooking, few drinks,
and just
and
a chill,
just
a
enjoy
nice,
ourselves.
nice memories.
Pardon
With
me.
the one, I know it's going to sound really like gay, as people say, but the one that I love, the one that I want to make memories with for the rest of my life. So
Memories
nice.
are happening right now. We've got
Yeah.
so many places that we want to visit
So many
in Wales.
so many things we want to
In
do,
Wales.
but it's just like it's finding the time. But we are planning, we are prepping, we are going to keep going with YouTube. We are going to put some stuff on it on TikTok as well. So make sure you follow us on all socials. All links are in the description
keep
below.
saying
We've got
TikTok.
Twitter, which is now X. We've now got Facebook. We've got TikTok. We've got obviously YouTube. We've got everything. But just make sure you follow us on everything. The links are all in the description below. And if you want to see the food that we're going to be cooking, Dan's got his Scram with Dan, which is also in the bio below.
Listen,
so make sure you click the links.
Stove will cook anything. So
No, not the stove. Dan, we'll go.
I can cook out on that thing. I mean, obviously you're limited to certain things, but
He's like, I'm going to cook a steak on that. And I'm like, who are you cooking a steak for? Because I don't eat steak. But he's
will.
going to cook a steak for himself. But we'll leave it at that and stop rambling on. And
we'll show you the room later.
Yeah.
Paris got to set the bed up, so we'll show you that.
oh, Paris has got to set it up.
What do you normally say?
Honestly, just because he's cooked, I've washed up, now I've got to set the bed. Women jobs. But yeah, we'll show you when the bedroom is set up and we are nice and cosy. I'll probably put my pyjamas on. Dan's in his joggers already. I don't know if he'll wear his pyjama shorts tonight because it is a little bit breezy.
It's
But
chilly even for me. So
but
I might go to bed like this.
we
but I
did
don't know.
bring the duvet. We vacuum seal packed it into a bag. We've got the double duvet. We've got the Simba pillows. We've got the big double mattress. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we sleep all right tonight. But we'll get back to you in a little while. So we've put the heater on. Dan didn't want it on, but I'm absolutely freezing. Still got Clarkson's on. We've turned the light to a bit brighter because Dan's feeling quite tired.
Oh, shut
But I'm so cold. He's like, well, you are.
so tired.
You're not that tired. So I'm
It's
just
the
like,
only
oh.
downside to the night, but it's not nothing that we've done. It's just due to my work schedule. I'm just
Yeah, he is tired. But we're only on episode 2 of Clarkson's Farm. But we've said after this one, it's going to be YouTube and probably then
yeah. Put
Getting
a
in
bit of
bed?
YouTube on, chill out for an hour.
and then get the bed made, get in bed, make sure it's all fully inflated, ready to go. We've got the M&M's crispy out as well. Dan went,
Look at the size of this
had a
bag.
full mouthful.
full-blown
They were
pistol.
only £4 as well, which was good.
It's a big bag.
A very big bag. They do a party size bag,
£4.50.
which was like £8 or something.
Yeah.
This one, there's plenty of enough in here.
There's one.
There's, oh, I dropped
Oh, you
it.
dropped it.
There's one little M&M crispy for me.
They're good. I wanted peanut ones, but Paris doesn't like peanuts,
No.
so I've gone with the one she
But we
likes,
went
which is,
blue.
Crispy.
To match with the tent. Even though Dan was like, we're
She's
not
changed
matching
the
with it.
brightness, haven't you? Because
Yeah. It got to that warm.
you're
It's
feeling
like a
bit
warm
tired.
light, and I was just like, I'll be going to bed soon. But we want to watch this, and we want to watch a bit of YouTube, and then get into bed.
Yeah.
But we're just getting it warm in here. I'm just getting a little bit chilly now.
The vlog's not over yet.
No,
gonna show you the
we're
set
going
of
to
the
show you
bed.
the morning as
We've got to set
well.
up the bed.
I've got to set up the bed again. You see how he's saying this? Is it twice now in this vlog? He said, you've got to set up the bed. Not fair, that, guys. Is it? Get it in the comments below. Tell him off. Tell him
So
off.
we're going to watch this, bit more YouTube, and then we'll
And then
be
we'll
back
go
with
bed.
you before bed.
And then the morning, probably. We'll show you if it's
Oh,
rained
yeah. Gonna
overnight.
show you the kettle with the coffee.
Got to show
Getting
you if
the
it's
coffee
rained. I'll probably be asleep whilst Dan's making the coffee because Yeah, I want more sleep because I know what I'm like. But we'll show you us putting it down. Hopefully if it's not windy in the morning, fingers crossed, we can time lapse us putting it down. You haven't seen us putting it down. If not, we'll try and get it as low as possible, the camera as low as possible on the smallest tripod, set up on the field, because there's no one in this field, facing the tent, and get it time lapsed and put down for us. But if you are enjoying, what do they need to do, Dan?
Like, comment, subscribe.
And also put a comment down below. All links are in the description though.
Fighting to stay awake.
He is.
So,
he has just come off of 5-5, so he has done 12-hour shifts, so he is very, very tired.
It's just the wake up.
It's alright.
And the bedtime.
Probably doesn't help that I've put the fan on and it's nice and warm in here.
We haven't even
like,
drank that much.
So we're going to make the bed. Dan's going to hold the light for me whilst we put the blanket on top, the duvet and the pillows, and get it nice and cosy.
Got a ground sheet?
What?
Not a ground sheet. Have you not got a...
Yes, I've got a bed sheet. But we're going to put the blanket on top first, then put the sheet on top, then we've got the duvet and the pillows, so it's going to be nice and cosy for us tonight. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, good night tonight.
Good, I'm glad. So we put the bed together. We've got underneath a black sheet with the blanket, and then we've got our duvet, double duvet on top, and our pillows. They are mismatching because we needed to know whose pillow was whose. So mine's over here, Dan's is over here. It's getting, the wind is picking up, but it's nice and warm. We've got the heater on and we've just got the bed prepped, but it probably will be bedtime for us soon because Dan's very, very tired.
We're all tired.
No, it's okay, I'm tired too. So we might get into bed.
We'll probably film last time when we were in bed.
Yeah, probably, more than likely. So we'll catch up with you when we're actually in bed and it's probably pitch black and we're ready to go to snooze land. So we've got in bed. Jeez, that light's so bright. And it's going to be a cosy one, isn't it, Dan?
It's windy.
It is. I'm right next to the wall. Literally, like, if I roll off, I'm gone. But, yeah, Dan's got his bottle of water next to him. We've got earplugs. I always have to wear these because this one likes to say he's not asleep, but he is asleep.
Do you want to turn the camera around and attempt to show the room?
So this is our little pod for the night.
It'd be so still.
If you turn that light off, see how dark it is for everyone. Yeah. Oh, it's literally pitch. So we did bring some eye masks because I normally sleep with one and so does Dan. But you can't see your face. But we haven't put them on because it's absolutely pitch black. But we're gonna get a little bit of shut eye because it is 11.
And just here, yeah, it's 11. 23:36.
11:30.
And just here we've got a slight gap into the porch,
which we've left our lamp on.
We've got
just
lamp.
in case Dan
it's
needs to go
in,
for a wee out in the middle. He knows where the lamp is to take it with him.
Can head outside. It's plugged in.
It is,
isn't it? Yeah. So it's on all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got the phone chargers coming through as well into the room. So.
We have. So we're gonna get some shut eye, and we'll see you.
I'm so tired.
In the morning. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Morning, campers.
Morning, guys.
How'd you sleep?
Tell you what, I am a funny sleeper in certain places. But I slept well. I don't know if you seen my eyes last night. It wasn't the drink. I was genuinely shattered.
Obviously, I've seen your eyes.
Yeah, I was like this. But yeah, I slept really well. It's very warm in here and the sun's not even out. But it's meant to rain about 11ish. And
it's 7:15.
It's 7:15, so I want to get up, make a coffee and chill for a bit. And then start getting everything in the tent packed about 9ish, and then eventually get the tent down and away.
It's red in there.
It's gone red for some reason. I just want to say big shout out to the light, by the way. Sorry, it's not. It must have fell in the night, or did you put it on the floor?
No, I put it on the floor.
Well, it's still on.
Yeah.
So it's got very good power. That's been on for.
It's on charge.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought you. I didn't know you'd had it plugged in. I thought it was just.
But this one last night was all the way over here. And I was hanging off the bed.
No. So where we're lying here, we must be on a slope that way, because when I turn
Well,
over that way,
obviously.
I feel like I'm rolling that way. So I think that's probably the problem there. Next time we pitch up, we'll have to try and find some more level ground. But I've had a good sleep.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to making a coffee. And there's been some crow that keeps walking around the tent.
Pecking
And
on
it's
the
pecking
car.
something. And if I find out the little shit's been pecking my car, I've gone mad. Because it was pecking on something round here. And I could hear it walking around the tent. It woke me up. And it kept going. It kept making that noise that they make. And then it went quiet. And I was expecting it to be... I was expecting it to be right near Paris on this side of the tent to make that noise, and I think it should have jumped out of his skin.
No, I've got
but yeah, we're gonna wake up a bit more and then get up, and we'll show you
the morning.
Show you the weather outside and make a nice coffee on the stove. So I'm looking forward to
time lapse putting the tent down for you, so we'll catch us when we're a little bit more awake.
So we've just come out, the sun's just come outside. The sun's just come outside, the sun's always outside. The sun's just popped out from behind the clouds, and it's not a bad morning, so we just made a coffee. Sadly, Paris doesn't drink coffee, so it's just me. Kettle took 2 minutes. 2 minutes max to boil, so that's ideal.
I definitely need to take a hay fever tablet though, being in the field doesn't help.
And yeah, just enjoying the morning. Probably in an hour start packing up the inside stuff. I am weighing up whether to go to the shop down the road and get some. I want to cook something ultimately. I'm not starving, but I want to cook something.
You might as well leave it. We've got breakfast for this time.
Boiled eggs would be lovely, wouldn't they?
We've made breakfast. We've got breakfast shakes all this time, and then.
But yeah, I think we probably will leave it this time round, and
because we cooked
we'll do that next time. We've got the cool box. Yeah, so the plan next is to start packing away everything inside into the boxes that are in the boot.
Yep.
We'll have our breakfast first, which is just a simple shake, which normally I would never touch, but for convenience this morning, we'll need something. I feel a bit bugged up this morning, so.
They're what we can hear as well.
Taking the tent down itself doesn't faze me now, because we did it with ease the first time round last week. It was away in 20 minutes, so I don't doubt. The only thing we're going to struggle with is these pegs.
Yeah, getting them out of the ground.
We've not got the microphones on again, but never mind.
It's all right.
So yeah, we've had a good night. The cooker worked great, which is ideal.
Wi-Fi worked great.
The Wi-Fi, the internet's been good.
Electric.
The tent's held its own.
It has, and it was
Not
obviously
been windy overnight at all, was it?
No, but it was windy last night.
It was windy last
night.
But
it has been good. It's been great.
It's been a nice night. Enjoyed it, and I slept fairly well. I'm tired, but I have. It is what it is.
Let me see.
I've had 6 hours according to my watch. I sleep with my Apple Watch on because I like to know how much sleep
doesn't?
I'm having. But
6.5, yeah.
6.5, yeah. So I don't know what time we went bed. I can't remember.
12.
Was it 12?
About midnight, yeah.
Well, yeah, gonna enjoy this and then get packed up and gone before 11, I think, because that's when
the rain's
meant to come.
starting.
It's changed today though. Now it's not as heavy rain, but still we need to. We don't want to be packing this away wet. It's ideal that the sun's out now, so it'll dry it down anyway. But there's no condensation in the tent. Shows it's got very good ventilation.
I think all the vents.
All the air vents. They've obviously come on a long way. Years ago when I used to go camping, you'd wake up and the condensation within the tent was quite bad. But now, and when you pack it away, it stays in there. You can't really get rid of that. Because Paris was on about getting a dehumidifier in Asda yesterday and leaving it in. I think the ventilation in this is that good. We'll show you it in a minute. I'll show you the back. There's like a rain kind of.
No point in explaining it if you're going to show
what's it called? Like a little mini canopy that the pegs that the ropes, the guidelines attached to come down, and just on the other side of that is just a simple mesh, and that runs the air then runs right through, but the rain can't get in. So yeah, we're gonna finish our coffee, start packing down, and then we'll give you a full rundown at the end of how we got on with it and our thoughts on our first night's camping. But I hope you've enjoyed it.
Oh no, I have.
No, not you. I'm on about the viewers. I know you have, because we were just talking.
Forget about me. It's all about
we
you guys.
wanted to bring towels as well. I said to Paris, there'd probably be showers. Paris said, it's not worth taking it because it felt like taking everything.
I mean, to be fair, we're only here for a night,
showers,
so
but we're going to be home about midday, so we'll just shower once we're home, chill out for the rest of the day, and sort the gear out.
Do some washing. Be prepared for London.
And then we're going down London. We will decide whether we're going to... Paris didn't realise what I'd said to her, that we're going to take the tent down with us. She said, we're taking all this down to London. I said, well, we don't have to take every single item.
But we'd need every single item, practically.
Because if we're just doing one simple night, we're going to Thorpe Park, potentially. If this campsite's even got space.
We'll have to see.
No, it'd be all right. Just throw the tent in and just take the basics. I think having a sleeping bag probably would take up more space than the blanket, because you vacuum packed it all.
I did. Yeah. I'll show you doing that later.
But yeah, we're going to enjoy the coffee, chill out for a bit, and we'll get back to you.
I would suggest people getting some of these space savers if you're ever bringing a double duvet, because that's a double duvet and the sheet just put away. Just obviously have to pump the air out. It'd be easier if I got one of those little mini vacuums, but that's all going away nice and tight.
So, as we said about this airbed, it was quite pricey, but look at the faff it takes out for you. It's got a deflate option, obviously, when you plug it into the mains, and the inflate option that we showed you yesterday. It's worth every penny. Fantastic, look at that. You can see where it's sucking the air out. Just been to the recycling bin and I found a little cat. Hello. And I've managed to get it to follow us all the way back to the tent. Hello. It's like, what is that thing? Yeah.
God, look at my hair. So we're back, just sat, we've packed up all the things, just got to put the tent away now, but we're having our breakfast shakes.
I'm not particularly looking forward to this, but...
I've got cookies and cream, ultimate breakfast shake. I think you just got to
I've got fudge brownie. I mean, we wouldn't normally have it like this, but again, until we can get a cooler and have something cooked, be it, full brekkie or eggs and bacon or something like that, something a bit healthier. A little quick thing that didn't need refrigerating will do the job. So I'm going to give it a taste test for you.
It's literally just like a shake.
I'll give it a shake up, see what it's like.
What does it smell like?
It smells lovely, to be honest.
Does it? Let's smell the chocolate.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just like a milkshake.
Is it? I have to shake mine because it's not being
I've
sure.
scanned this into MyFitnessPal, and 224 calories, 25 grams of protein.
Just grab that for us.
It's not real protein though, is it really? But yeah, there's a little look at it. Paris is going to try hers. What have you got? Cookies and cream?
Yeah. Oh, it smells lovely. Literally smells like Oreo. Oh, mine's very milky, but it's nice. Very nice. Like
we'll have these.
Shake, isn't it?
We'll have these. The tent's empty. We've just got to take the room section down inside, and that's it. Pull the pegs and get it down. But taking it down at home, we didn't really have any trouble with. It wasn't a big issue. It just took a bit of rolling and sitting on it and getting the air out, didn't it, to get it into the bag? But it shouldn't take too long at all, and then we'll be off probably. Get rid of our rubbish. Make sure we've left nothing behind. It's been fairly straightforward.
Yeah,
I sat here and had my coffee. Fortunate that Paris was boxing everything up inside. So, yeah, we'll get back to you when we set a time lapse for the tent coming down. Eh?
Yeah, we'll get back to you on that one.
So that's it. Tent is packed away. Went away with ease. We're all done. No traces of any rubbish anywhere. No. We're just going to make a quick toilet stop around the corner, dispose of our rubbish in the right bins, and head home.
Yeah.
We've got to pop to Aldi on the way back and get something food-wise for the next couple of days.
That we do. It's been a fantastic night away here at Peniarth.
It has.
Is it Peniarth?
Peniarth Bach Farm, yeah. Like
fantastic.
10 minutes away from Tallinn, so if you're interested in coming, get yourself out here. I mean, we looked out, said there was nobody on this pitch at all. We've had it all to ourselves. It's been great. Nice little peaceful, quiet
night away.
Break, yeah.
Hopefully you all have enjoyed the vlog. It's probably going to be a very long one, but if you have stuck with us, thank you very much. Shall we just end it there, nice and sweet?
Yeah, well, there's nothing else to show. We're going to take this rubbish to the bin, pop to the loo, come back, get the car and head home. So yeah, that's it. Nothing more to show you. Hope you enjoyed it. Great first test for the tent. The stove, the wind as well, the electric, everything works. Panic over. I think we're going to get better as the more we put that tent up. Yeah. We already have more of an idea now with the building of it. And definitely taking it down is easy.
But we did it.
We're done. I was going to say something else. We're going to definitely invest 100% in some new pegs prior to our next trip, whether it be London, whether we do that or not, I don't know, because the car is quite full and we'd have to leave all our gear in the car while we're in the Travelodge for 2 days. So I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll work that one out as we go. But
I hope you have enjoyed this vlog, guys. If you have, please do rate, comment and subscribe to the channel. It's Ginger Brown on everything on TikTok, which is
Ginger Brown 18.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.